So I choose to allow my girlfriend to sleep with other men. That doesn't give you the right to call me a cuck. And this is a message for all the people out there using that hateful language. Why don't you try going a day in my shoes, where you are with someone you love very much and you want them to be able to express themselves physically and spiritually in a way that perhaps they can't do with just you. Now, personally, I would never sleep with another woman. I love my girlfriend very much, but I know that her needs require her to have the right to explore that territory. And if it means I have to sleep on the sofa a few days a week, then, so be it. Ultimately, our relationship means more to me than, my ego or my jealousy. So think about what you're saying when you use that word.
Ooh, guys, believe it or not, this type of stuff happens all the time between men and women because so many men are so thirsty and beta and they're desperate and they want a relationship. They want a girlfriend so bad. They want companionship. They want love. They would do absolutely anything to achieve that, even giving his backbone away, sacrificing his dignity, being in a subservient position, letting her lead the relationship, all because he just wants somebody to be with. Ultimately, that guy doesn't know his worth. He doesn't have a purpose in life. And his purpose is to give her the world, is to make her happy. Now, notice he said, I love her, I love her. Listen, love is an illogical feeling. If you operate on love as a man, women will take advantage of you 100% of the time. Okay, I know it's messed up and you're like, well, I do love her. Yeah, but you still have to think in a rational state, because if you don't, you're going to end up like that guy, giving her everything. The poor guy said, I'm sleeping on the couch. I don't mind sleeping on the couch just for her to have sex with another guy. It's crazy. But there's a lot of men who are that desperate, who just want a woman around, who want sex once every few months, twice a year, just to say, I got a girlfriend, I got a wife. Remember this quote: women would rather be with an attractive alpha male than to be loyal to a beta male, a loyal, weak guy. As sad as it is, this is fact, because so many men are so weak, they're so fragile, they're like, man, well, I don't want to be alone, so I'm just gonna be with this woman, and she can do whatever she wants. She can say whatever she wants. She can go out with whatever she wants. She can dress however she wants. Heck, she can sleep with whoever she wants. And just as long as I can be with her, just as long as I can come home to her. Listen, there's a lot of women who actually prey on those type of guys. And what they'll do is they'll just get with him and they say, I'm looking for a relationship. And that guy say, okay. And then he'll take the bait and he'll be giving her everything: cash, prizes, trips, sacrificing everything, his time, his energy, all his money, his savings, just to be with a woman who doesn't even care about him. It's sad, it's sick, it's disgusting, but there are so many men who are going through that cycle right now because they don't know themselves, they don't love themselves, and they want to put her first, thinking that she's going to love him. But remember, women don't love how we love. Just look at that guy. He's just thinking like, well, this is what I have to do for love. This is what I got to do for a woman to really like me, so I'll do it. It's so disgusting and it's so sickening, but there's so many men who are just putting up with that sort of thing. Women go for guys like that. They'll pick and choose, because remember, women operate from a dual mating strategy at all times. And most women cannot get an alpha male who's going to provide for them, who's going to love them. They're not going to get an attractive guy who just looks so good, who has everything going for himself, who's good with women. They're not going to get that guy to give them everything, to be that provider, most women. So what's going to happen is they'll get with that provider to take care of them, to pay their bills, to put a roof over their head, to buy them a dog, to take them on trips, do all these different things, to do what the boyfriend does. And then she'll go and sleep with the alpha male after she's done with dinner. It happens all the time. I've been through that with women, where a woman has told me, oh, I've been out with the guy yesterday. He took me on a nice date to a nice restaurant, and then he tried to go for a kiss, and I just wasn't feeling him. Right, listen, she knew she didn't like him like that, but she was like, okay, well, I want to, be treated like a girlfriend for a night. I want a guy to take me out and feed me and take me somewhere nice. So I'm going to go out with him. And then guess what? She's over my place the very next day for the first time, getting smashed, getting her back blown out for free. And I did nothing. I had to take her out. I hadn't do any of that. This is why, guys, if you don't know your worth, what's going to happen is you're going to end up like him. You're going to be sitting there like, well, I love her, so I'll go without sex for this week. She doesn't feel good this month. She doesn't want to have sex with me. Then so be it. All the while she's sleeping with another man. Guys, wake up call. If your woman just stop having sex with you, and she's like, well, I don't feel like it. I just don't, feel like doing it. And I'm tired and I'm not in the mood. If you continue to see that pattern, I guarantee you 100% of the time, she's getting off with another man or with another woman. See, this is the number one key. If you know a woman is really down for you, two things. She's spending money on you. She's actually putting into the relationship and she's investing financially and doing things. And or she's giving you sex on a continual basis. That man's not getting any. And he's thinking like, well, this is what I have to do. I love her and this is the type of relationship I have. And guess what? He doesn't really want that type of relationship. He's forced to do that because he knows that woman knows he doesn't have any other options. See, women know if you're a guy who's attractive, a guy who can get other women if you have options. And if she realizes that you can't, oh, listen, it's going to be a long life for you when it comes to dealing with her because she's going to just take advantage of you. If you're not able to walk away from a woman, if she knows that you don't have other options, if she knows that you don't really care about yourself, listen, she will just take full advantage of you. It'll be so sad. You'd be like, man, what happened? And this is why so many husbands are not getting sex. They're going months, years. I've had consultations with men who are married who haven't had sex with their wife in years. You know why? Because she got what she wants. She got that loyal beta husband. Now, every husband, not like he's not getting sex, but most of them are not. Because the woman got what she wanted. She don't have to put out anymore. She don't have to please him because she got that relationship. She got that commitment. Now she can pull back and she can go sleep with other guys who she actually desires. Those alpha males who wouldn't really want to commit to her and be in a relationship with her. See, guys, don't think that, oh, she just wants a relationship right now. She wants to settle down. No, she is tired of being ran through by those good-looking guys, those top 15, 20%. So she's like, okay, let me get a little beta male. Let me tell all the guys on dating apps that I'm a God-fearing woman, that I'm looking for something long-term. She doesn't really want something long-term. She's just tired of being ran through. She's like, let me secure a guy. Let me get that beta male simp, that more provider guy. Let me secure him, and then I'll continue to sleep around and ride that carousel and get my back blown out by that alpha male, by that dog, by that savage, by that good-looking guy with that chiseled jawline, who's over 6 feet tall, who's packing. Yeah, it's messed up. And you're like, how could a woman do this? The reason why she's doing that to that poor guy and all these other women are treating these beta males bad is because these beta males are desperate and they allow women to do this to them. This is why you have to set the framework. In the beginning, you have to let women know, this is what I expect, and if you're not down for that, I'm out of here. Remember, walk away power is very important. And if you don't maintain that, if you don't have an abundance mindset at all times when it comes to dealing with these women, dude, they're going to test you. They're going to bring up, hey, how about we be in an open relationship? And you're going to be like, okay. So you're going to be out there trying to, get women. And guess what? She's already got guys lined up that she's hooking up with and having sex with. Okay. So the open relationship and open marriage always benefits the woman. Do you know why? It's because as the man, the relationship that she's in with the guy, he still listens to her problems. He's being with her emotionally. He's giving her that security. He's still holding her hand. He's still going out. He's still paying the bills. He's still doing all these different things a boyfriend is supposed to do. And then she's still going out and sleeping around, as opposed to the guy being in an open relationship and open marriage. He's just going out and getting sex, but he's still providing for that woman, and she's still getting way more benefits. And the guy who's blowing her back out, the alpha male, that other guy, He doesn't have to listen to her problems. He doesn't have to pay for any dinners. He doesn't have to hold her hand. He doesn't have to listen to her problems and deal with her mood swings like that beta male provider does. Guys, if you are in a relationship or situation like this, or a woman just happens to try to bring it up to you and say, hey, how about we be in an open relationship? How about we be in an open marriage? Don't do it. What you need to do is walk away, because I guarantee you she's already been sleeping around with the guys that she really wants before she brought it up to you. Guys, it's a sad world, but there are a lot of men out there who just want to be loved, who want a woman to just go out with, who wants a woman to like them for them. But that woman doesn't like them for them. That woman likes that beta male, that weak guy that you just saw. He's not even a man. He's a little shrimp. She doesn't like him. She just likes what he provides, which is security, which is a safe place to go, a place to live. They can go out and go get something to eat. She can take him on, he can take her on trips. He can buy her all these different things, gifts, and give her money while she's still getting her needs met sexually by the guy she really wants, that alpha male. Who doesn't want to commit to her?